I started Parliament King with my wife Della about a year ago. Parliament King, whilst it's a real cafe and a real business, is really just a complicated hobby and a labour of love. The program started because we had the cafe. I wanted to feel like I was doing something, so I thought, well, I have a cafe, I'm an accredited trainer, why don't I just invite some people in and train? The first part of the International Shift is a training day where once a week for 5 weeks, for a full day, refugees, asylum seekers and recent arrivals to Australia come to the cafe to learn the basics of hospitality. So we focus on vocational outcomes which range from food safety and hygiene to customer service to food preparation to barista skills. So at the end of 5 weeks, everyone that attends can actually use the espresso machine and put together a reasonably good coffee. It's also a place where asylum seekers, refugees and recent arrivals to Australia can hang out and enjoy each other's company too, as they do something constructive and creative together. The second part of it is something that's called local family dinner. The asylum seekers, refugees and recent arrivals to Australia get to make one of their local family favourites from wherever their homeland is, serve it and prepare it and serve it to members of the local community here. So instead of those guys learning something about us, we get to learn a lot about them. They get to share their culture and their customs with us. But they're incredible fun. I mean, they're the happiest thing that you can imagine. You watch a room full of 20 strangers become 20 friends. And that's really interesting too, because it changes the dynamics of the way that they often have, the way they relate to Australia. Like when you're an asylum seeker, a refugee, your relationships to Australia, you're usually a client of somebody's. You're a client of the immigration departments, you're a client of Social Security. Here you're not. Here the relationships and conversations you have, here interaction all comes from a different place. You're not a client, you're just another person, you're just one of us. Local family dinners operate as a social enterprise. We don't make any money out of it. All the money is returned to the program and we pay those that we are able to pay for their time and services, and then the evening profits are distributed amongst everyone that helps out. The people that make it through that 5 weeks, by the time they've finished here, the people that actually do finish the program are good enough and as good as a local candidate for the same position. So there's nothing to stop them working. They're as confident and competent as any other person you'd be looking at. One day someone's going to ask you that when you found out what was going on, what did you do? And it would be very nice to be able to say, you did all you possibly could. So that's what this is. This is just a bunch of people doing everything they possibly can. All it takes is a whole lot of people doing a whole bunch of small things to make a difference. And this is what this thing is. It's just a really small thing. It's a real thing with real people. And that's hugely important.